I'm sick. No, just kidding. I'm not actually sick. Well, I actually don't know yet. Basically, I'm actually recording all of these runs early morning on Thursday, like as in 1:30 a.m. early morning. So, like, I'm recording this one just before I record. Like, sorry, I'm recording this one just after I recorded day 393. So, continuing from my conversation at the end of that speed run, I actually don't know whether I'm sick yet or not. I'll sleep it off and see you tomorrow. Again, I really hope not, because I have shit to do this week. I really do feel like coughing like that, though, because my throat is really beginning to annoy the fuck out of me. You guys noticing that? I've been noticing like at certain specific levels now, there's like this weird grid line. Like if you go back to the video and right between like the teleport between like just before I teleport to this level from 14, the previous level, if you go to point 25 and keep like spam pausing, you'll see this weird like green grid outline before the level completely loads. What the fuck is that? And why has it only started appearing now? Like something weird's going on. I think Roblox is finally falling apart. Like that only used to happen. Like I've seen it happen run after run, almost every time now. It very sparsely happened just a few weeks ago. Like I mean the phenomenon itself would happen very sparsely within runs a few weeks ago, but now it's just become like a near like daily occurrence. Okay, what the fuck's going on with this level now? Those jumps are making an ugly return. I don't want them there. Uh, here we go again. For those who don't know, those jumps you just saw right there are not supposed to happen. Now, there are certain kinds of jumps in this game. There are normal jumps, and there are like, the high jumps. I'm going to show you right now. Boom. See that? I jumped a bit higher. No, you didn't. Okay, I'm not doing it right now. But basically, so you can jump higher. If you flick your mouse right off an angle, you can jump higher. Because the game's momentum basically follows you as you are running up, I think. And so basically the game lets you jump higher. However, there are some areas in the game where you jump that high off of completely flat platforms. That is not supposed to happen. That is a bug that happens at higher FPS rates. So at 240 FPS it happens a shit ton, and at 60 FPS it happens almost never. And so 120 FPS is that sort of middle place where it happens sometimes but not all the time. Now obviously most runners want to play the game at the highest FPS rate possible because it just makes the game flow better. And so the problem now is that you can't play on 240 FPS because it happens too often there. But you can't really play on 60 FPS because, it doesn't look good. It's harder to retime. It's just a lot more annoying. So 120 is the nice place in the middle. But basically, you're not supposed to abuse those jumps for any kind of... So, like, for example, sometimes you would jump off a platform and you would land on another platform, obviously, after you jump off a platform. However, sometimes if you get the bug jump, you can pass the next platform and land on a different one. That is giving a runner an unfair, or it's presumed unfair by the mods, advantage. Because, that bug jump is outside of the runner's direct control. The runner can't make them happen or not happen. So it's against the rules to use it to gain an advantage. Some of us, however, oppose this ruling because, by the argument that we're just using what the hardware of the game has given us. And so, if the hardware permits that, then it should be permitted at least in one category somewhere. But for now, they're just an annoying fucking nuisance that the dev refuses to patch. If he can patch them. Okay, that was a total bullshit. I've discovered that this game gives you a little grace period. There's a small amount of space you get where you can run off a platform and still get a jump in. But that was a fucking large amount of space that I got right there. I meant to cancel the shift lock there. I just tweaked out. Oh, what the hell? Random time save. Does forgetting to cancel the shift lock save 3 extra seconds? The fuck was that? That's funny. I don't know what the hell happened there that I was able to save time, but that was funny. Okay, great jump. Okay, I'm beginning to get a little stressed out because if you've noticed, I haven't died yet, and that means this run might be on a PB pace. Oh, fuck. I was not expecting that. Or maybe I did die. I don't remember. I don't think I did. No. No. Fuck! I hate these levels! Dude, okay, rant time. I fucking hate every single one of the new 15 levels that this motherfucker named Verse added. I don't care, I'm name dropping him now. I don't even know. Maybe I jumped. I don't know. These platforms are so goddamn lumpy, dude. None of them are flat at all. They are not made for speedrunning. They're made for fucking over every single run and dream and aspiration anyone could have. Like, just look at these fucking platforms. Look at how lumpy these are. Look at how lumpy they are at the corners. Like, seriously. At any point, you can just be shot up into a kill brick platform, dude. Like, seriously. These platforms are so goddamn terrible. I'll show you in 41 if it works right. Actually, no, I won't. I'll show you later. Nope, I showed you right then. You see that? You see that tiny little bounce? That was not me jumping. I did not jump there. The game forced me to do that. Because the platform is just built like that to where if you land on it at the edge, basically because you're running up the platform instead of, on, because it's not flat. There's an edge to it. There's a curved ramped edge. And so the game's physics treat it like a ramp. And so what do ramps do? Oh, they make you go up. They give you upwards momentum. And so basically this game doesn't have like a huge gravity system because it's supposed to be fluid. It's supposed to be bouncy. And so when you're on any surface that's inclined, you are getting vertical momentum, which means that an inclined surface, as minuscule as just a curved ramp side of a platform, is still going to send you high into the air when you suddenly hit a flat part. It's ridiculous. I don't know how the hell he coded 15 of these without realizing what the clear error was. And I will look back because I don't know if I actually did accidentally hit space or not on that platform. But I could have sworn that I got bounced up because the incline was just too steep and the game thought I jumped. Or didn't think I jumped. It just sent me higher than I should have went. Because that could have, like, this run was actually on PB pace. And now it's not going to be a PB. By like 12 seconds, it's not going to be a PB. Which really fucking pisses me off. And I would have fucking actually gotten a PB too. Because that death costed me about 13 seconds. So if I hadn't died there, I would have had a fucking PB right now. But again, it was probably my fault. I'll go back and look though. Great. Just wonderful. Stupendous.